Hi, this is Carl. Welcome to the June newsletter. So we have, as usual, lots and lots of stuff going on. You know, one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that we are recording our meetings. So in case you didn't know it, if you missed something or you want to go back, you can go back and look at the recordings. Some of the more structured meetings, we actually have lots of notes and chat stuff that Kara has put into the notes. So just go to what's new, and if you missed, let's say, last week's meeting, then it should be right there at the top. If you want to see other meetings, you can go to the search bar and just look for the community events. What you're going to see is we have a meeting every single week. This has become one of the great benefits of our community. So don't forget to check out those meetings, and if you missed something, go check the recording. Just a reminder, obviously we've moved up our news to be on the final Friday of the month so that we can get it in time to announce the Roundtable and promote the Roundtable on the first Thursday of the month. So Thursday, June 3rd, Mr. Richard Tubb is going to join us all the way from the UK. Richard is a longtime friend of mine, and we've actually done a little bit of touring together. He met me in New Orleans a few years ago with his wife, and I didn't go to Superstar Wrestling, but they did. I have had Richard as a guest on my road shows, both in the UK, in the US, and he's always somebody who's building communities. Every time I go to the UK, I let Richard know, and he comes to meet me and then says, oh, by the way, we're getting some people together in the bar at 6 o'clock. You should join us. And of course, we always get together and have a good time. So, great community leader. He's one of the leaders over at the Tech Tribe as well. So he's literally building communities all over the world. We're going to talk specifically about some of the challenges of being an MSP today, but more importantly, the opportunities that come out of difficult times like this. So always fun, always interesting. Please join Richard and me for the Roundtable on June 3rd, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. So it'll be almost time to send him off to the pub. Speaking of meetings and recordings and so forth, one of the things that we are doing now is to add subtitles to our recorded meetings and to the recordings of all of our classes. So every week we have a meeting, and for the formal meetings, the roundtables, we are actually adding subtitles to those so that if you want to go back and search for a specific part of the recording, it'll be a little easier. Also, if you want to watch it on the train or whatever, while you're doing something else, you can just read the subtitles. You don't have to bother the people around you. So that's just a little thing that basically, as the technology becomes available and gets better and better, we're adding that on there. We'll take any feedback you have on other ways that we can improve things as the community grows. Again, one of the big benefits of our community is that community members save huge on classes over at greatlittleseminar.com. If you're an annual subscriber, you can join our all-new social media marketing and advertising class at no additional charge. If you're a monthly subscriber, you can still join us. The cost is $99 per person, and that is a $200 per person savings over what non-members are paying. So there are people registered for this class who paid $2.99 a seat rather than be members of the community. So make sure you take advantage of those discounts. Remember, your discounts are always available in the community. Head over to Great Little Seminar and join us. That class is all new, and the next 2 classes I teach on social media are also all new. So grab those as a great benefit of the community. In all, we have 4 absolutely brand new classes in 2021. So even if you've seen all of our classes, which I don't think anybody's taken every class, but even if you had, there'd still be 4 absolutely brand new classes this year, and I've already got a totally brand new one planned for 2022. So we're continuing to evolve, continuing to put great information, great training in the community. Just a side note for those of you who follow my blog over at smallbizthoughts.com, I have started somewhat of a manifesto there. I'm going to have a series of blog posts talking about what I consider to be the 9 pillars of growing our industry into a true profession. The first post has already been put up. Next one will be coming very, very quickly. And when we talk about all of these things, I'm going to have discussions. I'm going to try to get the entire community, not just our membership, but the entire SMB IT community, to begin addressing these things as a unified problem with a unified solution. So it's not that there's one thing we need to do. There's a lot of things we need to do, but we can't continue to ignore the problems in front of us. We need to get our arms around them, take some responsibility, and decide as an industry that we want to become more professional. And there's some things that come along with that. So I want to begin a very public version of that discussion. And you can totally disagree with me. I want that. I want people to engage in a back and forth, engage in finding common ground about what we want our industry to look like. And then let's build a plan to go make that happen. Final note for this month, I literally, as I'm recording this, just got off a call with Kara and the Ecommerce Working Group, and we are almost ready to make the announcement and do the public demonstration of our e-commerce solution for MSPs. This is a program that is not intended to compete with Best Buy or the new Datto e-commerce program. We're not trying to do what they're doing. What we want to do is help you to put up a small store where people can go directly to your website, put in their credit card, and buy the things that you want them to have. Now, for clients, that might be anything from your preferred printers, monitors, cables, switches, lighting, cameras, right? All the little things. Or for strangers, you might entice them in with managed service offering, cloud service bundles. We just had a chat with Jason over at D&H about how they're putting bundled SKUs together for their partners. So you can do that kind of stuff and put a front end on it. For strangers, this is mostly going to be a way to let them see the variety of things that you have for sale and then begin the discussion about how they can become one of your clients. Many, many times I've talked to people as we're developing it, and they've said, well, I don't want to sell to strangers. And my response is very simply, I'm not asking you to sell to strangers. I'm asking you to find a way to get those strangers to become clients and then sell to them. Remember, a store doesn't have to sell things. A store can be put up to sell things, bring people in, and then engage them in a different conversation. We're hoping that by the third Thursday of the month, that's our official member meeting, which is going to be the 17th of June. By then, we should have this public enough that we'll be able to walk everybody through it. We're going to do a real quick show and tell in our formal meeting, but then we're going to schedule a public announcement, and we're going to walk everybody through, show you how to sign up for your own storefront. And the price of this is $499 for the first year. So we're not making a killing. This is not intended for us to replace our retirement program with this. The goal is simply to get you to engage in the future, which is selling things directly from your site. Some people will go off and do it themselves, and that's totally fine. What we're trying to do here is to show you how it can be done and to introduce you to the world of e-commerce so you're comfortable with it, and you may eventually even decide to set up e-commerce sites for your clients. Anyway, it's a great program with many, many benefits, and it's only available to people who are members of the Small Biz Thoughts technology community. So once again, please join us so you can join us. I look forward to seeing you on those announcements, and of course, again, right here next month at the last Friday of the month when we have our next newsletter. Please check out the Small Biz Thoughts technology community. If you're a member, make sure that you're getting all of your benefits. Contact me or Kara if you need any advice on what to do next. If you're not a member, please take a look at it, look around. We would love to have you join us. Have a truly spectacular and successful June. This is Carl Polachuk from the Small Biz Thoughts technology community, wishing you the best of luck in everything you do.